Today we have a guest in the house. All are what about going to discuss? We are going to discuss about educational system. What we need to do in order to have the best function academic system. What we need to have in order to have a student who will be a world shaker. We want to have a equipped young men who are going to do something great to the world. Today we have a guest in the house. He is a great author. We are going to speak much about education, what we need to do in order to have a great education in Rwanda, where we will produce a young men and women who are so much competent to the world in order to be competent in the regional countryside. This we are going to have you talk much about what you know and share with us what we know. Talk to us and give us different view on what we need to do in order to have a great education system. That's why we do have here. We thank you for honoring our invitation. We are really grateful for the time you offered to us, the time you gave to speak to us. So much mean a lot of to us. It means a lot really to us. We are giving you most welcome. Thank you. Feel free and share with us whatever you know on our academic system. Well, academic system is not really do the best as supposed to do, and yet what it makes academic doing good is all around and available to us. It is a free source, but unfortunately people who read the academic system back in Rwanda doesn't know how to access the free source. The free source is here to sustain and help students to become a good readers and knowledgeable enough. But it is so much worse to see some schools are there with no library. And we know books are food of knowledge. Books is a food of our mind. But the food we eating from the ground is helping us to have a body energy, but body energy doesn't really do so much to us because a human being is supposed to function in two ways: use mind power and use the energy power, use any energetic from our body. That's what makes everything goes cool. And we wonder why not here the students are not allowed to be given all the free sources. By the way, it's not a free sources because the in the world is such a great genius institution and the country that used to pay the money to the author, and then the author will make their book free source to everyone because they already got it paid. They already paid. And now, for us who don't have much money, for us who don't have nothing to afford, we can't afford all the books, all brilliant books are all there. We can't afford about that. But these young men and women who are working from genius institutions, they used to pay. They pay money to the author, and then the author, what he gotta do is to make their book see free source to everyone who want the book. We are really encourage our headmasters. We're encouraging any person who work in a private institution, a government institution, under of education system. What you need to do, just reach out to us. We do have an access to over billions of books talks about different subject matter. Only what you need to do is to talk to us so we can guide you to have whatever you want in terms of books. And that's why we're here. Hopefully that's why we're here, to let you know that resources are valuable. And the problem, I think, will be people who are going to introduce the reading culture, who are going to introduce the reading culture into students' mind, into student plans, who are going to introduce all the good stuff to them. That's, I think, is a problem. My great idea is that a government institution that works under education system, education ministry, minister of education, what they need to do is to reaching out to us. We can provide more than billions of books which talks about different subject matter, and the student will be good enough. Reason why we say this is that young people are the great foundation for the future of any country. If you train them, it is a nickel for great country. If you not train them better, it is a nickel for the worst nation that will coming up. We are encouraging you as much as you can that books, it is a food of your mind, and the ground produces food for our body to function the best. But you remember that God created people to work through two ways: use the mind power and also use the energetic body. Help us to be the great as we can. Young people, we are challenging you to read much as you can, because things are free. Free sources are there. Your only issue is not to not access about that, and yeah, it's there for you. And ask personally or anybody who are guiding you to have all the resources that are available for you and to anyone in order to you yourself be who you want to be, with the function through two ways: use mind power and borrow energy. It helps you to be who you want to be in the future. Stand still, read much. Thank you.